Hi Lisa, welcome to a working dairy farm with some technology, both old and new on it, in County Prairie. I suppose we had an interesting conversation just walking around the farm of how it's so easy to walk onto a dairy farm compared to a pig farm.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us a little bit of the reasoning behind that?
Yeah, well, I suppose the biggest difference that I noticed coming into this farm today versus when I was on a pig farm this morning was, first of all, I came in, there was no checks, I didn't have to sign any visitors book. Onto the pig farm today, I got a full change of clothes, I had different boots, I couldn't wear my own boots into the farm, and foot dips and so on. Some farms you do have to shower into them and shower out as well, which is very different because you definitely wouldn't be showering or showering out of here. And another important thing on pig farms as well is that you have to be at least, it depends on the farm of course, but maybe 48 hours pig free before you come onto another farm. So it's very important that biosecurity is adhered to. Every farm has slightly different rules, as I said, but 48 hours pig free, change of clothes, shower in, shower out, and it's all about trying to reduce the challenge that you might be bringing onto the farm. You don't want to introduce a disease from one farm to the other. Yeah.
And I suppose just like a lot of dairy farms in particular now facing into the spring, they're probably the same intensity with calvings, the number of calvings coming on.
Yeah.
Also that the immunity of stock around calving time, particularly cows, dropped down a little bit. So can you just give us a little bit of background then how we could use some of the standards and the technologies that you use on the pig side, maybe to reduce some of the effects, negative effects, we'll say, of bacteria and viruses?
Yeah, well I suppose one of the first things I'd say is maybe on the biosecurity is maybe looking at who's coming to the unit, who's going to be walking the unit, were they on a farm previously and so on. But another important part is cleaning and disinfection. So I don't know, is there protocols on some of the dairy farms? Is it a cleaning protocol? Do they disinfect the sheds prior to calving when the cows calve? That would be a big one. Cleaning and disinfection, probably the biggest one on the pig farms. And again, biosecurity, very, very important. And maybe water quality as well, we'll talk about that in a few minutes.